Kamal Faruqui, my first question to you, will the Modi wave sustain this time?
I personally feel yes, it will sustain, but it will be very unfortunate for Modi that in spite of the fact that he will continue to have the good results, the usage of the most communal hatred kind of agenda which the people are doing, and today's Rajnath Singh ji's total ignorance about love jihad, which they are being using to polarize the entire vote. In fact, it's very unfortunate. Modi would have even otherwise got the majority in all these states, because it is a continuity in fact, and you cannot expect that suddenly the people will get angry with Mr. Modi. But what to talk about the RSS, Shiv Sena, BJP, Bajrang Dal, and now Mr. Rajnath Singh, the Home Minister of my country in fact. The Home Minister does not know anything about love jihad, whereas it is being used as the main plank for the entire entire UP and other North India.
More and more people are saying that.
Mr. Modi,
no, more and more people are saying that. I know you're looking upset, but more and more people, Siddharth Nath Singh, are saying that, aren't they? Neerja Chowdhury once, and more and more people saying that now, that you may win the election, but you've sullied your image.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of disquiet on that.
Listen,
and
first we are talking about Maharashtra. Oh, is it Neerja ji speaking or I have to speak?
No, Neerja was just let her complete her point. You see, she agrees with Kamal Faruqui.
There is a sense of disquiet at the Hindu-Muslim polarization, even though the Modi government has not begun to lose ground yet. And the surveys at the end of 100 days showed that. Opposition remains demoralized. And you know, delinking these two elections, Maharashtra and Haryana, from Jharkhand and Jammu and Kashmir, which will be held later, is also advantage BJP, because these two states have an anti-incumbency of 15 years and 10 years. So even at the state level, there is going to be a problem for Congress and its allies.
Yeah, so, you know, by the way, I'd like Siddharth to respond to Kamal Faruqui, who absolutely went straight for the point. He said, don't talk about Maharashtra specifically, don't talk about Haryana, talk about the bigger picture and the tactics that you are using. Siddharth Nath Singh, the tactics you win are as important as the victory, which you may or may not have.
Well, Arnab, I thought we are discussing Maharashtra and Haryana, which are the elections which have been announced, and certainly not UP or West Bengal. So these are by-elections. I think we can debate on another day. Certainly my leaders, including Mr. Amit Shah and Rajnath ji, has said whatever it had to be said, that it is love jihad has no picture within the BJP. If Mr. Faruqui wishes to accept it, very good. If he doesn't wishes to accept it, I can't really force him to accept.
Now, how can a Home Minister of India? No, one second. DP Tripathi and Priyanka Chaturvedi. By the way, it's an open debate.
Corruption, exposing this government of no development in these two states.
No, Kamal Faruqui takes the debate to another point, and I think it's a fair point. He's saying, talk about the tactics you used to victory. By the way, Siddharth Nath Singh, you can't tell me that the Union Home Minister does not know what the head of the BJP's election campaign committee in Uttar Pradesh is doing.
That's something which has not been coined by us.
Considering Yogi Adityanath is just
DP Tripathi.
But yes, there is one, we cannot deny, Arnab Goswami, we cannot deny that on
Siddharth, 1 minute.
Conversion, forceful, through allurement,
Siddharth, Priyanka,
deception is still happening in Uttar Pradesh and many parts of India.
Forget Yogi Adityanath for a minute. Would Mr. Rajnath Singh accept that Yogi Adityanath is your star campaigner in your bipolar elections? Would you all acknowledge that within the 100 days of Modi governance, we have seen bipolar results which have not gone in your favor?
If you wish to talk only about UP and Yogi Adityanath, I have no problem. But Arnab should say the debate is on Maharashtra and Haryana.
What assembly elections are we talking about? You all are going leaderless.
Are you going to discuss UP?
You have no ground support there.
Priyanka ji.
No, I'm discussing Maharashtra.
Priyanka ji, are you going to, your agenda in Maharashtra and Haryana is love jihad? Or it should be your development, what you have done in Haryana and Maharashtra?
I'm talking to you.
Please
describe
your agenda.
I'm talking to you about Haryana. You'll go without a leader. You'll go without an agenda. You'll go on the basis of
So
Modi.
your agenda is that in Haryana?
The bypoll results within the 100 days.
Please
how the
confirm
bypoll results
what
are
is your
set for
agenda in Haryana and Maharashtra?
So let's not. No, they're
I am
kind of
asking you a simple
overconfident that
question.
you're
Siddharth, don't repeat the point.
I am asking you a simple question.
Siddharth
What
Nath
is
Singh,
your
don't repeat
agenda
the
for
point.
Haryana and Maharashtra?
Siddharth Nath Singh, don't repeat the point. One second. DP Tripathi, good evening. DP Tripathi, good evening. And first of all, many apologies for the delay in this third debate. DP Tripathi, simple point is being made. I think Kamal Faruqui right at the start. We have an option. We can discuss, are you going to win in Maharashtra? Many people will say yes. Are you going to win Haryana? Perhaps. But what Kamal Faruqui says today is that it's not about only Haryana and Maharashtra. It's about the tactics being adopted electorally and politically by the BJP. Mr. Tripathi, my question to you is this. If the BJP is so sure that the Modi wave will last, then why are they letting Yogi Adityanath go up amok with the love jihad argument and the Hindu-Muslim divide?
See, my point, Arnab, is
why is
that,
Amit Shah coming to Maharashtra and saying that there is no Modi wave, not to depend on it?
Okay,
Let's
DP
talk about
Tripathi's
that
turn now. Priyanka.
I'm saying certain factual thing that BJP is not sure at this stage of using that Modi wave. Look at the bypoll results in Uttarakhand, where they had won 5 Lok Sabha seats. In less than 2 months, they lost their 2 sitting seats. In Bihar, what has happened? Secondly, I am telling you one thing, the central election, the elections for the Lok Sabha have always been different if you compare it with the assembly elections in the country, right from 1967 onwards. Thus, that has been a trend, and you cannot deny that trend. Therefore, I am telling you something which is going to happen is the Lok Sabha wave and the performance by the BJP and Sena is not going to take place in the assembly elections in Maharashtra. That is clear. And one more fact I want to discuss here in the debate. It is important for electoral analysis. If you analyze 2009 Lok Sabha elections, BJP gets 19% votes and 9 seats. Congress gets 19% votes and 17 seats. And NCP gets 20% votes and 8 seats. 2004 is another example. I will just not take your more time, but just mention 2 factors. You know, here in 2014 in Lok Sabha, Congress gets 18% votes and gets 2 seats. NCP gets 16% votes and gets 4 seats. So these vote percentage and seat relationship have an element of unpredictability. And this is the logic of our electoral system.
So it's an interesting point actually, Mr. Tripathi. No, I don't mind you're elaborating on the point, taking a little bit more time. You know, if you look at it in detail now, what happens in Haryana?
Yes.
Given that the Congress won only Sunil Alagh 1 out of 10 in Haryana and 6 out of 48 in Maharashtra, this is really the BJP's election to lose. You should be sweeping these 2 states.
You know, Arnab,
are you completely confident that you will?
I tell you, I agree. One second, Arnab, I agree with some of whatever the points have been made, that the assembly elections are different from the Lok Sabha elections. In Maharashtra, it is the Congress which is going to commit suicide. We don't need a Modi wave to knock the hell out of them.
Why do you say nowadays more and more people are saying we don't need a Modi wave?
The last 5 years.
So what is happening,
So one
Sunil
second,
Alagh?
may I just,
4 months back it was only talk about the Modi wave.
May I just finish the point? May I just finish my point, Arnab? That look, the Modi wave is Sone pe Suhaga. It's the Congress which is handing it over, and Modi wave will only give them a sweep. That's the point I'm making.
Sir, there are 100 days in power.
Everybody is dissatisfied in Maharashtra with the Congress government.
Sir, there are 100 days in power.
Yes, and they performed, and regardless of what anybody wants to say, 1 second, let me finish one point. Every time there's a debate on your channel, the only point against Modi is that what is he doing? Why is he dividing the country? It's running right from Lok Sabha till now. When will everybody wake up that Modi wants to unify the country. Look at what he's done for India outside, and everybody. 1 second. I will finish. I will finish.
What are you batting for?
I will finish my.
No, when you talk about
1 second. I didn't disturb anyone. Can I finish my point?
Mr. Sunil Alagh. Mr. Sunil Alagh, I think she has the right to rebut you. I think she has the right to rebut you. I'm allowing Priyanka to.
I kept quiet throughout.
No, that's all right. Priyanka has the right to rebut. It's an open debate right now. She has the right to rebut.
Let me finish.
No, she's rebutting you. I'm allowing her.
If there is no
man, I mean, I didn't interrupt anyone. Can I just finish?
So 1 minute.
Can I just finish? Oh boy, I mean, can I just finish?
This is the most ridiculous argument you can give.
Let it be.
Priyanka,
No,
give
you
us.
can finish, but you can't.
I am not saying he's not accountable.
Accountability where this is concerned.
Maharashtra,
boy, I mean, how are we going to go forward with this debate?
One second. We can just listen to each other. That's the point. You see,
I am not having any agenda. He is going to sweep Maharashtra because people are dissatisfied with the existing government. They are very happy with what Modi is doing, and this is going to be a sweep.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, you can deny it, you can argue about it, you can carry on till the cows come home. As far as I'm concerned, I will be here on the 19th of October.
Make a point.
I will be here on the 19th of Maharashtra. I am talking about Maharashtra right now, and that's the only point I'm making. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I thought I was called on a debate because the Maharashtra elections are going to take place.
Mr. Sunil Alagh, don't get impatient.
And here we are going to win, whether you like it or not.
Politics is always unpredictable.
I'm not getting impatient.
No, politics is always unpredictable.
And every time I'm speaking, somebody's interrupting.
Mr. Alagh, 1 minute. You see, understand the broader picture.
Yes.
Let's analyze this. Let's not get irritated. You see, politics is unpredictable. The first significant by-election.
I'm getting irritated with the interruption when I didn't interrupt anyone.
Sir, you interrupted me right now after I said 4 words. You ended up saying 10 words. Now the second word I'm going to say, you're going to interrupt me again. Yeah. The point is this, please. Politics is unpredictable, Neerja. The first significant by-elections that were held after your government came to power in Bihar. At that time also, Neerja, Siddharth will remember, BJP said we are going to sweep it. And when we used to say, will you do well? What kind of question are you asking? Don't you know the way the people of Bihar responded? We are going to sweep it. And what happened, Neerja? They won, I think, 3 or 4 out of 10 seats, with 6 or 7 being won by the Congress, RJD, JDU combined. Now, question is, if there was a Modi wave sustaining itself after the elections, if it's just a pro-Modi wave and not an anti-Manmohan, anti-UPA wave, it should have shown in Bihar. Why did it not? And can something like that happen elsewhere as well?
You know what? It certainly, in theory, it can happen.
Right.
But you see, and I don't expect the kind of results that the Lok Sabha elections threw up.
Yeah.
Neither in Haryana nor in Maharashtra. The pendulum swung this way, it will come back a little this way again. Now, what is the problem is that the Congress cadre, the worker, is so demoralized today.
That's it.
And the Congress party, let's be honest, has not done any brainstorming on the reasons for defeat. It has put no correctives into place. Its CMs have been, their authority has eroded because for 1 month you had this spectacle of...
So you're saying if the BJP wins, they should be thanking Rahul Gandhi and not Narendra Modi for it?
Partly that. Narendra Modi will not be such a factor, I think, in the state election.
You're saying Narendra Modi is ceasing to be a big political factor?
Modi is
in a state election, it's a very different... He will be, there's an enthusiasm for the government that is not waned yet.
Yeah.
And we must remember, while Narendra Modi is still making those grand macro strokes,
right,
it is Amit Shah who's getting down to the nuts and bolts.
Nuts and bolts.
At the booth level, at the constituency
But what
level.
happened? You see, on the 25th of August, and I'm not being overly pessimistic here, Siddharth Nath Singh, this is to you and DP Tripathi to take forward. On the 25th of August, there was this by-election in Karnataka. And 2 out of the 3 seats, by the way, Siddharth Nath Singh, the BJP lost. And one of them included the crucial assembly, one very critical assembly stronghold in Bellary. No, 1 second. So,
by-elections, let me give you an answer.
No, I'm telling you about the by-elections in Karnataka. My facts are correct. So you have been on a losing spree of late in certain states. I'm not saying it's a trend.
I'm not denying it.
But you can't dismiss it,
if I may add on to your point.
Okay, Priyanka wants to add to the point. After that, Siddharth can come in. Yeah, Priyanka. What do you want to add?
I hope I'm allowed to speak.
You will after her.
I have to add on to
please
this
allow
point.
me to speak. The question
Why
came
is
to
it
me.
that they're also shying away from an election in Delhi? We all saw the sting operation that happened. Why are they shying away from a fresh election in
Priyanka,
Delhi?
things will happen.
It just goes on to show that
Priyanka,
Modi
let's
wave is
focus.
definitely
Okay,
on the
few
way.
minutes left.
Maharashtra and
Siddharth.
Haryana, you wish to
I'm
talk
just adding
everything.
on to the point.
The
Besides
problem,
the
Arnab,
by-elections,
is
Mr. Singh,
we are
why are you
discussing
getting so,
Haryana and Maharashtra,
agitated?
and she wants to go and talk about the rest of India. So please hear me. Arnab has
No,
asked
that's
me a
not the
question.
problem. The problem
Allow
is
me
the
to
larger
answer
picture.
that.
When you talk about
There
Narendra
is-
Modi,
these are-
we have to talk about everything that he's doing.
There's one other
No, watch
point
it.
I
Let
want
him
to
respond.
make.
Let him respond.
Okay, let me try to answer you all your question if Arnab allows me the time.
Go ahead.
And you don't speak in between. So let me tell you, by elections, there is always a psychology by all the voters. If it cannot damage the ruling government, then they like to vote for that party. And when you go into the full assembly elections, there is a choice between who's going to rule after 5 years of tenure. Now, when I talk about Haryana and Maharashtra, we are confident. Maybe you are also confident.
Okay.
I don't deny that. That's your right. But in Haryana, the issues are not going to be UP or Bihar. The Haryana and Maharashtra, the issues will be on your governance.
Okay, my last question.
Please, your anti-incumbency will play into role because there has been an irrigation scam. There has been in Haryana a land scam.
Last question on this Newshour debate.
So all those issues will come up.
Last question
You must
to
answer
DP
that.
Tripathi. Will these elections be a referendum on Modi or not?
I don't think there would be referendum on Modi. There will be referendum on the state governments. That is clear. And I'm saying this very humbly as a political scientist. See, this is what is going to happen. And what Mr. Siddharth Nath Singh was saying about by-elections is factually incorrect. If you look at by-elections between 1988, 87 and 87, 88, when Mr. Rajiv Gandhi had 15 seats in the Lok Sabha, all by-elections, most of the by-elections were lost by the Congress party, and a political atmosphere was built up against that government.
It's not a one-way. No, one second. No, Siddharth raised it up, but I have no more time.
Tripathi, let me give you another
I have
counter.
no more time. My time is up.
Counter in 2011 in Gujarat, there were 3 by-elections. We lost them.
Sir, you
And
know,
in 2012,
nobody
Modi
expects
Gujarat.
success.
So let me give you that example
and nobody
also.
expects defeat also. Nobody expected the Congress to go to 44, and very few actually said BJP itself will get 288. Politics is full of surprises, but one thing is for sure, we'd like our viewers to be with Times Now. It's a Sunday, the 19th of October. I hope we have a date with all our viewers starting 6 o'clock that morning. Thank you very much for joining me on that last chat on the Newshour tonight.